I'm going to say something very controversial here. I think Abzan is actually pretty decent in this format, and I think it's even better because people don't want to touch it because it's sort of considered to be the worst thing you can do. So it's usually wide open, and I haven't trophied with Abzan, to be fair, but I have a pretty consistent win rate with Abzan. A pretty consistent positive win rate. That is a key detail. This is our second draft in a row where pick one, pack one is Parination. This is an absolute bomb, so I'm going to take this. There's also a Stormplane, Detainment, Breaching Dragonstorm, Jeskai Monument, Piercing Exhale. I think if it wasn't for the Parination, I'd be looking at Exhale or Stormplane Detainment as my first picks here. But yeah, I'm definitely going to just take the Parination and build Abzan again, maybe. Maybe. I'm open to that. If not, we'll just splash the Parination. It's worth splashing. Basically, any dragon, getting it back with Parination is just a game-ending threat. Anything with lifelink is insane. Like, anything with, like, half-decent keywords is so good to get back with Parination. Now, well, let's see. Best card in this pack. There's Teeming Dragonstorm, which is pretty good. Bewildering Blizzard is also quite good. Nothing else in this pack excites me very much. I think Nomad Outpost I'm not very high on. Sage of the Fang is decent. But, to be honest, I think Blizzard or Teeming Dragonstorm is probably the way to go. I kind of think Bewildering Blizzard is what I want here. Which is strange, because it is, like, double off color, but yeah, I think that's right. I think it's, look, I just think it's the best card here. So, we're open. We're going to see what's open, whether it is, like, 5-color soup, or red-white aggro, or we want to just do Abzan again. I'm kind of in for anything. Now, Sonic Shrieker is a very good dragon. This is a very good card. We could take that. It's either that or Dispelling Exhale or Roamer's Routine at this stage. You are playing this on a splash, and it is probably pretty easy to splash, like, maybe we'll be base green, black, and splash white and red. Something like that. I do think it's the best card here. Yeah, I want to take it, and I'm taking it over Dispelling Exhale. And maybe Roamer's Routine. Shrieker. No, do you know what? I'm going to take the Roamer's Routine. I'm going to take the Roamer's Routine. This ramps us into a Parination, which seems a little better to me. Now, Glacial Dragon Hunt is a mighty fine card. Jeskai Monument is a good card. Do I just want a second Bewildering Blizzard? I think Duty Beyond Death is a pretty excellent spell in Abzan. That's tough, huh? That's tough. This is tough. Because I think Bewildering Blizzard is the better card. The best card. Duty Beyond Death is much better in Abzan, and I do love me some Abzan in this format. Even though everybody thinks it's crap. But I'm going to take the Bewildering Blizzard, and yeah, with 2 Blizzards, I think we're definitely leaning towards the soup deck. Like, we want to ramp into Blizzard, get stuff in the graveyard, Parination. I think that's the kind of thing we're trying to do here. Host of the Hereafter. Good card. Sage of the Fang is also a good card. I think the Sage is a little better, to be honest. Unrooted Ancestor is meh. Yeah, the aggro is kind of drying up. Do I want Riverwalk Technique? Riverwalk Technique is good. Neither of these cards is, like, that important, and it goes really nicely with the Bewildering Blizzard. Blah, 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 blah. Bewildering me trying to say it. So there's a knockout maneuver. I don't really like knockout maneuver. There is an Abzan devotee. So we definitely could have just had like a solid Abzan deck. As usual, it's not hard to assemble that. But I guess I'm taking the Durga Island Dragon. Like, I'm pretty happy just getting deeper into blue. And now there is a Caustic Exhale here. Easily the best card. Missing out on a Snakeskin Veil. I'm not really sure what we're doing, but Alchemist's Assistant. So if we take the Breaching Dragonstorm, we're sort of leaning towards 5-color dragons, but I haven't seen any openness in that sense. So I think we're just doing Abzan again, to be honest. I think we're probably dropping this blue. It was right to take them because we wanted to stay open. But if Abzan is open, then Abzan we shall play. I'm not that keen on Trade Route Envoy. But it is probably better than... I guess I'll take a Lightfoot Technique. Yeah, and I'm still waiting here. So the Sonic Shrieker did come all the way back around. Yeah, okay, we'll take the Shrieker. Look, we're just really open. We're really open to basically anything. Anything and everything. Sagu Pummeler is the take here. And, I mean, yeah, there's just good Abzan cards coming around, so sure. We will do that. There is a Rock Curse Rakshasa, which is okay. I think it's fine. But there is also a Dragonstorm Globe. And I think this is one of the most desirable cards in the format, to be honest. Boneken Butcher is sick, but the aggro deck hasn't seemed open. And Rock Curse Rakshasa is not that good. Yeah, I think we just take Dragonstorm Globe, and we're actually sort of still open. Thunder of Unity is an awesome card. Can we do, like, Mardu Grindy? Can we just do Abzan Splashing Red? What else might we want? Nothing else out of this pack, to be honest. Like, maybe the Blossoming Sands? Yeah, I think I'm just taking the Blossoming Sands, actually. I think I'd rather just stay, like, lean in the Abzan space. Now there's a Sibsig Appraiser, Alchemist Assistant. We might get the Sonic Shrieker, or, well, probably not, because a Boneken Butcher got past. Ugh, awkward. Yeah. I'm not clear what we're supposed to be doing. I'll go ahead and say it. I am not clear. Sonic Shrieker, or we take Alchemist Assistant. Is there a chance we're still doing 5-color? I'm not seeing it. I'm just going to build Abzan. Well, now there's a Spectral Denial, which is probably the... Yeah, Spectral Denial is the best card in the pack. And there's nothing else that's really even interesting. Guess we could take the Windscarred Crag to splash red, which might be something we want to do, or we just take the Spectral Denial speculatively, but I think we're kind of... I think we're off blue, and we're doing Abzan. Yeah, we'll take Kintry Severance here. So yeah, okay. I am settled. Let's do Abzan. The Battle Priest is excellent. We've got 2 of them. Cotis, Indestructible 2-1. We splashing blue for that? Well, there's nothing else to take. I guess I do take Sarkhan's Resolve. It's just down to whether I want to splash the Kotis. Is it worth a splash? I'm unsure. We have a little bit of fixing, but I'm really not sure that it is. I think I prefer Snakeskin Veil over anything else here. I'm going to take that. So the Bone Cairn Butcher came all the way back around, but I'm going to take the Kin Tree Nurturer, which is very good with Perenation and stuff. I think we need more removal. We could do with a little bit more fixing. Yeah, definitely need more removal. We've got a Dragonstorm Globe 1 tap land. Yeah, we could do with some more fixing. So, Fortress Kinguard's probably the take here. But I think I would rather be like base green-black and then have white be sort of a splash color. So I'm actually looking to cut this card to make the mana easier. Nightblade Brigade is fine. But that's kind of on the chopping block too. Yeah, and we should, yeah, we'll get there on playables. Oh, Spectral Denial came all the way back around. I mean, that really tells me I should be playing blue. Like, we have good blue cards back here, and this went all the way around the table, which is just a bit wild to me. Very mixed signals, and now we have a decision to make. Yeah, I'm going to stay in my lane. There's a Severance Priest, that's good. Yatharn Tomb Guard is also very good. Caustic Exhale is also very good. There's a Stormplane Detainment. I think I'm taking the Caustic Exhale, hoping to get one of these all the way back. But we're in pack 3, and I need better removal. If my last few cards are all removal spells, I think that's probably what we need to get there with this deck. We have 1, 2 pieces of fixing in the main board. So yeah, maybe we'll splash the Sonic Shrieker. Maybe we won't. We don't have to. Stormbrood is insane. Very, very good. Nothing else that exciting. I mean, Eshki is very good, but Stormbrood's great. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the sun is shining right on my camera. You see that? That's kind of annoying. And I can't fix it right now. So, do we need an Abzan Devotee? I feel like the upside on Yatharn Tomb Guard is much higher. I would like a Devotee, but I think Yatharn Tomb Guard is like a reason to play this deck. And then I'm just going to cut the Nightblade Brigade. Awaken the Honored Dead. Probably worth a splash, but I don't think we're going to do that. Could take the land. Probably just taking the Sun Shield. The Arishan Sun Shield. $100 Battle Veteran, it might be worth playing. We have lifelink counters, 1/1 counters, and a finality counter. That's our 3. So it's probably worth playing this. Oh, wow, we got Kasi Revenant. I mean, obviously, this we've just done this in another draft. We've literally just had a deck with Perenation and Kasi Revenant. We're obviously going to do that again. Because that is very, very good. Dragon's Prey now. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So, worthy cost as another removal spell or Kin Tree Nurturer, just another synergistic piece. I think worthy cost feels like it's okay to me. We have a good number of creatures. I would have, yeah, it's nice with the alchemist assistance. And another kin tree severance or land. Oh, that's pretty tough, huh? Well, removal looks really good, so I'm just going to take the land. Now, well, we get another choice here. I think it's the Abzan Tomb Guard. And I think... Not sure. I don't think we're playing any of these cards. Attuned Hunter... I mean, we might play it. Is it better than anything else? I don't know. But we'll take it. It might just get cut. We shall see. Alesha's Legacy is pretty decent as well. But Sagu Pamela is also quite good. Okay, let me see if I can sort out the camera. Give me one moment. There we go. That is better. The sun is blocked. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's some powerful stuff in this deck. 2 Battle Priests. I think we probably just cut the Sonic Shrieker. Let's separate out our interaction here. I do like Sarkhan's Resolve. I think it's always good in this format. It's good with the Lifelinkers as well. There's a Kin Tree Severance and a Dragon's Prey. And the Storm Brood. So the removal looks tasty. Removal looks good. 4 cards to cut. Snakeskin Veil is so good. Lightfoot Technique is an easy cut. Do we play Roma's Routine? Do we play Dragonstorm Globe? We definitely play Dragonstorm Globe instead of Roma's Routine. But both of these are good. Early Battle Priest is very good. Perenation is very good. Perenation on Abzan Tomb Guard is obviously Kasi Revenant is the primo Perenation target, but even on like any of the Lifelinkers, it's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, the 3 cuts is probably one of these fixing spells. I'm going to cut the Windscarred Crag. So let's trim the Roma's Routine. And this 4-drop slot looks a little bit heavy. Is Arashin's Sun Shield worth playing? Or do we cut it to make the mana better? Yeah, let's cut that. Kind of think I want to cut the Fortress Kin Guard as well. It's not very good. Okay. That puts us on 14 creatures. Which is workable. Makes the mana really easy. We are a green-black deck splashing white. So we have... and we have the Dragonstorm Globe. So we have 1, 2, 3. We can probably play 2 planes pretty easily. Yeah, we'll play 2 planes. That gives us 4 white sources in the mana base plus Dragonstorm Globe. That gives us... Oh, how many lands are in the deck right now? 16? 7, 8 black sources and 6, 7 green sources. Let's kick that up to 8. Yeah, so we're running an 8/8/4 mana base and we have Dragonstorm Globe. Looks pretty good to me. We have card draw in the Abzan Tomb Guard. We definitely have a good top end. Lockstone Battle Priest making big Sagu Pummelers is very, very good defense. We have a couple of life linkers. Yeah, we should be able to grind opponents out. Good amount of removal as well. And of course, Perenation is sort of the bomb. Perenation and Kasi Revenant is how we win the game. Let's do it. I need to get a little umbrella for my camera. This is a keep. So we lead on the assistant. Okay, they're thinking about killing it. They play an Attuned Hunter. Can we take turn 4 off? We can. We can take turn 4 off. Play our own Attuned Hunter. Let's do that. Okay, Rejuvenator, mill 3 cards. Wow. I mean, that was very good. That was very good. Do I need to kill the Attuned Hunter then? Probably. It's going to grow out of hand very quickly. Okay. Sure. Yes, I mean, that was very good. Let's play our Battle Priest. We have 1, 2, 3 lands down there. They still have a removal spell too. Like, we know they do. Yeah. Okay. That's all of the removal spells out of their hand, though. We have Sarkhan's Resolve for this. But we can block it too. So we want the lifelink, we want the Tomb Guard. But we are choked on black. Awkward. I think I might just be holding up the trick here. Rejuvenator can't attack. Laced Prowler attacks, we eat it. Yeah, I think we're not attacking and holding up the trick. And if they don't attack, then we still have Yatharn Tomb Guard plus the trick next turn. Cool. Pass to blockers. I do not think it's likely that they drew anything here. Their Goldkeeper, we drew the Stormbrood again. So I kind of just want to play this and attack. Not a good draw. But we're still okay. There's a sorcery. So we can't really send with the Attuned Hunter. I mean, we could, but it wouldn't be great. Okay, nice. They may be considering a big attack here. Over here and over there. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take that out. Trade here. And I could kill, what, this or this? Not enough, is it? Mm-hmm. So we could just... No, we have to trade. And we are now out of it. Okay, that was a tough game. That was tough. Well, I felt like we were losing the whole time. Ooh, going first. Dodgy keep. Yeah, this has been a dicey keep. Don't really want to bolt the bird. Because it only taps for red anyway. Yeah, we'll take 3. Sig Appraiser. Okay. Coronation is not great. Here, bit of a non-draw. But we've got a handful of removal spells. Sargu Pummeler is big. They have to spend a resource to get rid of it. And they don't know that we don't really have anything else in our hand. We also block that. So now we're just holding up Dragon's Prey and Sarkhan's Resolve. Okay. Crotic Nest Guard. And nothing else. So let's destroy this. Oh, wrong choice. Stormbrood. Do I just want to play you out as a 3-3? I might just want to play you out as a 3-3. Sorry, yeah. Flying 3-3. Like, it does, of course, just die to the Strike Master, but we do have Parination in hand. And if they do sack this, then we can start attacking with the Sargu Pummeler. Yeah, what are they gonna go for? My guess is they, yep, exile the Stormbrood, no sweat. Alchemist's Assistant. We can eat 2 of their creatures. Choking on black mana again. Well, no, yeah, we're getting pretty mana screwed. Like, if we had another black source, we could Alchemist Assistant worthy cost. We could use this Caustic Exhale to slightly better effect. Guess it is pretty good here. No attacks. Let's sack you. Yeah, being restricted to one spell a turn is killing us. Sure. But any creature that we can play is, like, puts us in a pretty good spot. That's good for next turn. A swamp is good. Swamp is a good draw. Allows us to Perenation, get back the Stormbrood. No playing around a counterspell here. Okay. Host of the Hereafter. Well, that blocks pretty well. Okay, we're outpacing them now. Mm-hmm. We were screwed, now we're flooding. But we might just get there anyway. That is huge. Is that game? 5, 6, plus 8. Not game. Alchemist Assistant is the draw. I mean, we have to attack. No, we don't. Yeah, we do, because then any creature they play is lethal. So up to 6, and we have to just hope they don't have a removal spell. Good game. Well, we have all our colors this time. Kasi Revenant in hand. Dragonstorm Globe. Kintry Nurturer plus, well, plus Yathan Tomb Guard is great. And an Agent of Kotis for the opponent. So we're just going to Dragonstorm Globe here. We can't attack through this now anyway. And the Devotee makes things pretty awkward. Let's play the Revenant. Gets it through a counterspell. They do have to deal with it. And then, of course, we can just give Yatharn Tomb Guard, flying Death Touch and Lifelink. So we get to double spell this turn. I think I'm supposed to make a 1/1 because we have the Worthy Cost in hand. Globe. And a Devotee. So let's do this. I want to put it on the Tomb Guard, but I don't think that's right. Let's put it on the Kintry Nurturer. Gonna hold on to the second Tomb Guard. Okay, happy to Worthy Cost that. Snakeskin Veil's a good draw too. Don't know why they haven't sacked their Evolving Wilds. But we've drawn a lot of cards now. And there's a Perenation. Nothing back there, but still, that is very good. If the Lifelinker ever does die, then being able to get it back is great. Not too afraid of anything they could draw, because we have the Snakeskin Veil up. Looks like they missed on the removal. That's very good for us. We can take 3. So, let's Blossoming Sands. Just dump out the hand, really. Host of the Hereafter. Now if they kill the Kintry Nurturer, its counters go elsewhere. We can also send you. We can send you. Yeah, skip it up. So I've made a change here. We are going to keep this hand for sure. But I've made a change. Cut a Loxodon Battle Priest. Added Roma's Revelation, the ramp spell. To make the mana easier, and because the Battle Priest doesn't help us from getting run over anyway, it goes over the top, and we already have, like, we had 2 in the deck anyway, so I think that was a good change. Assistant. Let's go on the aggressive. Kasi Revenant 100 Battle Veteran combo so beautifully. And the opponent is going to take a bunch of damage from this Alchemist Assistant. Like, they might have a counterspell here. I think that's fine. Let's just put as much pressure on the board as we can. Oof. It's a lot of damage. And we just get it right back. Put it back on the board. Cool. That's a 2-for-1 for us. They spent 2 pieces of cardboard doing all of that. Oh my god, and we can just play it again? I don't think they knew that was how that worked. Because it never got the finality counter, so we can just play it again. That's pretty jokes. Feel like it's another counterspell. So I'm just going to play a little off curve here. Put this back on the board since they hate it so much. There it is. Rebuke it. Can you do anything with that mana? Nope. Play a Devotee. They have 1 card left. Sagu Pummel is a great one, actually. We have plenty of everything. And they have 1 card left. There's the Bloomvine Regent. One card left. Okay. So let's play Sagu Pummeler, hold up. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Actually, we don't need to do this just yet. Let's just Roma's routine. So where does the Revenant go? Does it go here? I think we send with the 4/4. We put it over here. Have to admit, if that Roma's routine was a Loxodon Battle Priest, that'd be a lot better. Another Pummeler. Okay, it's a waiting game. Yep. They are doing the thing. But actually getting through to me, I'm on 32 life. I've got loads of time to draw my good cards. Dragon's Prey. Buffs the dragons. Do they have another spell? Do I take this out? I don't. Yeah, they can't double spell. Awkward. We could blow up the block. But no, let's just wait. Crater Hoof Behemoth. Is it worth killing something? Nah, we just killed that. So this goes here. These can go here. No, it's all trample damage, so let's do it like this and see if we survive. Not even going to bother doing the maths. We do survive. And an Alchemist's Assistant is a pretty good one, actually. So we can lifelink counter. Attack. Why did that... Oh, it's 2+1/+1 counters? I actually did not even know that. I thought it was just a reach counter. Card is quite a bit better in my estimation. Worthy cost is pretty awkward. Could kick this up to 5. They block, block, block. Could kick this up to a 6/5. Yeah, I think we might just be in a stalemate again. Eight cards left in our library, though. They're going to have a hard time killing me before they death. I wonder if they have the cards left. 6 cards left. Don't think that's going to get there. Tuned Hunter. Let's put the counters over here and let's just deck them. Do I want to draw any more cards? I'm not actually too afraid of the Attuned Hunter. So I'm going to wait to worthy cost something that actually might get me dead. They're going for more land? Thinning their deck even more? Do they even have land? Guess we're about to find out. They have no land left. They have 5 cards left. I have 15. Let's just pass. We do still have... I don't know if we have anything else to get back from the graveyard, actually. Coronation would be a fun one. Wouldn't change anything here, but it would be cool. Caustic Exhale. Can you do it? Can you do it, opponent? I have effective 8 life with these 2 blocks. Thank you. Mill that plains. Okay. Devotee is not bad. But I'm happy to just trade it for a random creature. So they have 5, 6, 7. I'm effectively... Yeah, this doesn't do it. Well, actually, they can have all the surveils they want. Wow. Okay. Was that a scoop? Okay. We got him. We got him with the organic decking. Love it. I disappeared, but I have returned. We keep this hand. Because we have removal, we have Roma's routine. We just draw one land, and then the hand is pretty much unlocked. Opponent took a mull. Okay. Let's kick things off with a swarm. There's our third land. Ooh, that's nasty. So I'm not too fussed about taking 2. I think I'm just going to do this. So they have 2 mana left, but it's no counterspell. Should have left up the white to keep Kintry Severance up, but no, that's fine. We can use our other removal spells here. Scavenger Regent. Ward, discard a card. So we discard this land. I like that use of resources. Okay. You get back your Descendant of Storms. They have 2 cards left. We do sort of just need to kill this thing because it can draw them a card every turn. Cool, that's fine. Sarkhan's Resolve. Perenation gets back nothing. So we do need to draw a creature, but we've got some time. Okay. We still got time. Need a thing to do. But the opponent is also flooding, so it's fine. Just need to wait. We're both flooding, so we'll just draw cards. Eventually we'll get there. There's a good one. Can we play around Exhale? Yes, we can. An interesting choice. I suppose they can't really go for this. Because then the Pamela gets bigger. So we could use Perenation. Okay, never mind. Tomb Guard is a fantastic draw. They still seem to have a counterspell. So I'm going to keep playing lands to make it worse and worse. Like now we can still pay for Osseous Exhale if we need to use Sarkhan's Resolve. Sure thing. Hit me for 2. Do I want to Perenation back the Yathan Tomb Guard? I think that might be for the best. So, untap land, Perenation. Very nice, opponent. Very nice. We played around Osseous Exhale. We didn't play around Spectral Denial, but that is fine. Way Speaker Bodyguard. You get Descendant of Storms back. They got the Kin Guard back so they can draw a card. So I need to draw something now. Need one of my lifelinkers. I have many lifelink threats. That is one of them. If we attack and they double block, we can blow it up. And if they double spell, they can tap this down. Okay, that's fine. If they can double spell here, then they have the game. They cannot. Yeah, that does do it. I mean, fair enough. So those were some pretty tight games. Honestly, like, none of the victories felt that good, and all of the losses felt like we won one game by naturally decking our opponent. So we were just low on win cons, weren't we? Which did occur to me at the start of the draft. Like, we have Perenation, but Perenation getting back a Kin Tree Nurturer is kind of the best thing we got going on, and that's not very good. The opponent having the counterspell there for the Perenation was very, very good. I was playing around Osseous Exhale, but nothing else. And I think in the second game that we lost, we had to choose between... Because they had the static sharpshooter or whatever on the field. So we had to choose... And we were on 1 life. So we had to choose between, will they draw a removal spell or will they draw a creature? I chose to bank on them not drawing a removal spell, and then they did. And it's like, I still think that's mathematically the best call to make. But this certainly felt a little weaker. It probably would have been stronger if we'd have just stuck with Abzan from the beginning. But this was a bit of a messy draft to begin with, where I was getting some mixed signals. Some really good blue cards were going very late. Maybe Sultai was the way to go and then splash the Perenation, and that would have been better. I think in hindsight, that probably would have been better, yeah. Still, you live and you learn, and yeah, we'll take those lessons into the next one. So that's it from me. I'm going to wrap it up there, but you can catch me on the next episode of Operation Double Mythic, which will be out tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss that, then subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that very much. And that's it from me. Bye for now.